but it's mind-boggling. What makes America so great? You know, I know it wasn't very good back in the day, but Donald Trump's slogan kind of makes me think. His slogan is "Make America Great Again." So it's implying that he wants us to go back in time. Back in time, people like me didn't have it so well. But it seems to me I don't have too much luck right now either. But America, you played yourself again. Pay attention. I'm talking to you. You played yourself. The 6 officers involved in Freddie Gray's death have all walked free. Wednesday morning, the state's attorney basically said there is no way in this system that you can convict officers of a crime. You can't. 4 of them went to trial and they all walked. They said there wasn't substantial evidence to prove malice intent. A whole human being died. That's not enough evidence. And this isn't the first time it's happened in Baltimore. Baltimore's had civil rights trials based on this very thing, where people were put in the back of vans and brutally injured because of lack of compassion. That humanity thing I was talking about in the last video. Now let's not play dumb here. They said he had a weapon on him. An illegal switchblade knife, less than 5 inches long. It's not illegal. Who'd have thought? So after taking this man down and putting him in the back of a paddy wagon, which they said in their police record he did with his own strength, he was taken down with minimal force. We then watched this video and we see that they're lying. They're lying. They spit in your face and you just keep smiling. How? Doesn't it taste bad? Then they put him in the back of a police van and they make 4 stops, including going to a grocery store, getting gas, stopping, and not proactively trying to get him any type of help. By law, you have to get them help in 30 minutes. I touched on this last video, but apparently it's a big systemic problem. Why does it take so long for people who are being arrested to get medical attention? If someone shot a cop anywhere and the call went out, there'd be help there immediately. But it seems like when civilians get shot by officers, they're handcuffed first, they're searched second, they're rolled over and patted down and identified, and then they get help. We're talking about precious minutes of life. And for some reason, no one seems to care. Could have been apparent to any EMT or EMS personnel when he needs medical attention immediately because his neck is broke. So these officers were aware of this systemic issue and it still happened. No one is being held accountable. Begs the question, why are they so well protected? Why not the people they're supposed to be serving and protecting? But everyone is so caught up in the DNC, RNC. People like you just pay attention to what the media says. Yeah. The White House was built by slaves. What you should really be mad about is that you found that out on TV and not in a textbook. Why don't the rules apply to the powerful? Like, are you awake? You're not. You can't, because you keep falling for the same trick. Donald Trump's wife gave a speech. She stole it from Michelle. That's when the first 4 officers were let off for murder. Tell me how much you know about what happened to Alton Sterling. What about Philando Castile? Tell me how much you know about Wilson. Tell me how much you know about these people. What about these people? Any of these people? But you know a lot about this. You know a lot about that. You know even more about this. But you know nothing about them. Maybe if I can get ETO off the ground, I can change our generation, our outlook. Because we don't have any real leaders. Think about it. Where are all your leaders at? You go to church every Sunday. What's your pastor done for you lately? We need to come together, and we need to come together soon, fast, effectively, or we're not going to be able to make a statement. So for $4.6 million, 6 officers can basically kill an individual and get away with it. If you're even hard pressed to think about how destructive they are with us, imagine what they were doing over there when there's no cameras, where there's no YouTube, there's no Facebook post. People go from here to over there to videotape, they come back there emotionally scarred. This is a 6-year-old kid crying about his sister dying from a bombing done by America. And our reasoning for it is we had suspicions that ISIS activity was going on there. You f***ing right, we have ISIS activity going here. ISIS is a response to this. You mean to tell me if this kid banks it to 20, he's not gonna find some way of extracting revenge for a whole bomb being dropped on his family? We're bullies. Two things happen to bullies. Get some brave person who's gonna stand up to them and try and make things right, or you run into a lone wolf and they start extracting freedom and revenge for themselves. Michael Jordan finally decided to do something. Kudos to him, trying. Too bad you gave your money to people who don't need it. Why not support your youth? They buy your shoes, but this ain't about donation. This is about getting street cred. I tell you, MJ, baby, you ain't got. I'm from Chicago, hear me spit. We don't respect you no more. If I was there, I'd find a way to take down your statue. I never bought your shoes. I never will. My kids won't ever wear your shoes. You're a leech in the black community. You watch people line up day and night for your shoes, kill each other for it, and you have the audacity to speak up now? You're worth like $14 billion. You can let 2 pair of shoes out and get that money right back. Donating $2 million is like me having $100 and donating 17 cents or something like that. The money doesn't matter. The action. Speak up. This is why I don't have cable. I can't watch it. They got Ja Rule on CNN, Fox News. Ja Rule? I don't really have much advice right now. If I had to tell you something, it'd be if today was the election day and we were basing it on votes gathered right now by everybody in America, Donald Trump would win by 10 points.